Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm super excited. We have a very authentic collection search. This one came in from a family friend of ours, and they were just asking, can you take a look at what's inside for me? And I said, awesome, let's do it. The good news, I think that a fair amount of this is going to be pretty circulating coins, but it's the sort of thing where there could be a bunch of value. Like I'm seeing on the outside, I see a Mexican coin that's circulating, but I also see some euros and Irish pounds, British pounds. So could be some really good stuff inside in terms of just sheer volume of value based off of what you could spend these coins for. So, and maybe there's some really big bills up top. That looks like some type of a Swiss franc note maybe, or a euro, €5 bill. So yeah, I'm gonna go all through this jar. It's been saved in for a while, and hopefully we can come away with some good value. Let's pour it out and see what's inside. And instead of pouring it out, I think I'll start with the currency on top and then work my way, and then I'll pour it out. But looks like some pretty good value because the dollar is weaker than €5. So we've got approximately $5 right there. After that, the franc is also stronger than the dollar, so we've got another $20 or so, maybe 21, $22. But that's a pretty significantly large note, and if I make it over to Europe, I'll have a little extra, a few bucks in my pocket. Canadian dollars are not quite as strong as the U.S., but $5 is a great amount. It's like this is often worth, if it was a silver coin, it'd be a lot tougher to exchange it for the value. Looks like a Chinese, I want to say Zhao. Let's see, this is like much older currency. Okay, just one yuan. Okay, very cool. I wonder if that's been demonetized. Would not surprise me. This one also looks like 20, maybe one renminbi. I always forget how to pronounce the Chinese currency. Something we'll try and go learn. And then we got two more, another, and then a 5 note. That looks like 2 as well. So a fair amount of Chinese yuan. And again, no idea if that's still circulating, but wouldn't surprise me if it was. And then even 100 here. Huh. Interesting. Because I feel like if this is still circulating, I want to say the exchange rate is like 1 to 8. So this could be like, I don't know, $40 in Chinese yuan if these two are both still circulating. And that one's 50, 50. Interesting. 100. So hopefully that's the case, because this would immediately be a decent chunk of change. Definitely nothing to ignore. Down here we've got 20 francs from Belgium. That certainly has been demonetized, which is totally okay, but that's more of just a historic item at this point. 5 Zhao. This one definitely is not worth too much. I've seen these in the past. This is like an earlier Chinese note. And then we've got, I think that the Swiss is still, good money. This is another 20 Swiss francs, so that brings our total of Swiss francs up to 40, which is great. I've seen these notes before. I recognize I lived in France in like 2009, and we've got another 10 francs, and they were definitely using those Swiss bills. And then right here looks like another Chinese item. So pretty solid start. I mean, I think we've got like €5, presumably if it's all still circulating, like $50 in yuan, $50 in francs, and now the test is going to be, what's in here. And I even see a quarter. I see some British pounds, but it looks like a lot of sort of circulating type items from around the world, and some good bit of dust. So if I'm coughing during the video, forgive me. Here we've got also old Italian, demonetized money, and then some Mexican items as well. So let's get through. And wow, that's definitely a dusty group of items, but I'll zoom in a little bit and I'll try to go quickly. I'm trying to think, if I don't see anything too historic, I may just like fast forward and show you what the results are. But here's an Irish pound from 2000. Here we've got a Sacagawean dollar 2000. Also want to look for the Wounded Eagle, which I'm not seeing. And then what's over here? We've got an Martin Van Buren coin, and then we've got some circulating euros. So we got €2 right there, a Seen Better Days quarter from 1995, and 50 euro cents. So anyways, excited. I think I'll actually just come back though. I'll sort it all super fast and show you some of the results, but definitely likely to come away with a decent chunk of value. And we are officially done with the hunt. I do want to say, so these were the 4th series of Won Renminbi, or Renminbi, and they were demonetized in 2018 and totally demonetized by 2019. You had like a year to change them in, so this was accumulated before then, but unfortunately, however many won this would have been, like 30-40 bucks, is now not worth anything. So not the worst scenario, but not great either. Here are some Swiss coins. This is another about $6 worth of circulating face value. The euros, we had about, call it 25 bucks or so of euros, about 5 bucks of US stuff, some Irish pounds, maybe another, call it 30 bucks of British pounds, and then maybe 5 bucks Canadian and $2 or so of Australian. We also did have some silver coins, so I wanted to highlight those. These are Mexican 25 centavos coins. They're 30% silver, so less than $1 of silver in each one. But hey, cool historic coins. And then of course a 80% silver King George the 6th, 25 cents, 80%. So solid hunt. I mean, I think the bulk of the value is going to be made up in the paper currency, like 50 Swiss francs, 5 euros, and then I'm forgetting which other. I feel like there was one other that we had where maybe it was like 5 Canadian bucks or something. So not a killer hunt, but at the same time, very, very cool items. Nice mix of world, nothing too rare, and it'll certainly be a good addition to the piles that I have saving up for whenever I make it next to Australia, Switzerland, Europe, Britain, Canada, whenever that, I get taken there. So maybe I've got my eyes on some foreign coin shows, like some world coin shows to travel to. Could take that as a business expense because I would be buying a lot of material there, and it would literally be a business expense, but also be cool to travel around the world. So excited to think that through, and I'll check in as things go. I've got some really exciting collection hunts coming up that I'll be excited to talk about. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to visit our website, treasuretown.com, to stay up to date on everything going on the channel and possibly get some great deals on coins and collectibles. We look forward to seeing you on our future videos, and best wishes until then.